Aquarius, welcome to Moonfire Tarot. I'm Jules. Thank you so much for your patience. We are diving into November. Okay, so we're at November 10th when I'm recording this. So we're tapping in. We got the retrograde going on. All right, everyone made it through the moon. Let's check what your upcoming energies for the next few weeks are, guys. We're going to be looking into overall energy, love, career, and all that good stuff. Actually, I got to take my career deck out. All right, and some tea. I'm going to pull my What's the Gossip deck too. So, all right, Spirit, talk to me. And I'm Jules, an intuitive tarot reader. If it's your first time here, guys, always good to check your sun, moon, Venus, and rising too, okay? We're not just made up of one sign, all right? So take what resonates and let's get started. Spirit, oh, Aquarius. All right, I see you thinking, I got this in your short reading the other day for overall energy too. Like you guys, here we go. Thinking and why. All right, there's something on your mind, and the why card is all about figuring out your why. Why am I doing this? Why do I work here? Why am I in this relationship? All that glitters is not gold. There's something that you guys are experiencing that is not all it's cracked out to be, right? As the phrase goes. And then I do see deep knowing. Okay. So that is like trusting your intuition, that feeling that you just know. Okay. Chop wood. All right. So what is Aquarius? Okay. Chop wood, exchanging gifts, and your output in life, divine masculine, going with the flow. All right. In the meantime, yeah, not for you. Now there's something, it's almost like you've been waiting. Chop wood card comes up when like divine timing, it's like advice to like focus on the mundane tasks when we're in between something. But some of you may be about to X something out of your life, okay? And I see exchanging gifts. This is about equal exchange in energy, and like I scratch your back, you're scratch mine, whether that's in a relationship or work. And I see divine masculine energy around this is because this is also about output though. You see how that energy is coming out the hands? What are you outputting into that maybe you don't feel like is an equal exchange? Okay, I see you're trying to go with the flow in the meantime, right? But you got all this on your mind thinking like this is not what it's cracked out to be. I just trust my intuition. And then I see not for you. This is literally saying this ain't for me, like walking the other way. But we do see a message in a bottle. Now, that could be you guys getting news, getting clarity. Maybe it could be from your angel guides or, spirit guides, whatever your intuition, whatever you believe there. That could be a little message though, because I do see change in the wind and in between worlds. All right. It does look like a lot of you guys round and round are breaking out of some cycle. Okay. A change in the wind is literally like changes coming to you this month. And then in between worlds, I got this card a lot when I just moved from New York to Florida. I was still like, transitioning. So this could be a lot of big changes for you guys, a collective. We're going to keep pulling it and see what's up, but this could resonate in many areas of your life. And now I see co-create and go the distance in the far off future. Now this is gonna, as a collective, this energy is gonna change. You all gonna make different decisions here, but this is more about doing something where co-create, where you're creating, you're manifesting, you're doing the life that you want. You could be in better relationships, better jobs, and you're going to distance on something after this change in direction. Okay. But first, this is what feels stronger. It's like breaking out of some type of cycle that you're like, I'm seeing opening eyes, but it's almost like your eyelids are being like tapered. Like this is what they're showing me, Aquarius. All right, so that's it. And I went, and this a similar message came out on the shorts, and I had people commenting that some people were leaving their jobs, some people are thinking too much. So all of you are gonna feel that energy differently. Let's check on love. All right, see what's going on. Spirit, talk to me for love. Now, if you're super single, Aquarius, this part, it could hit with a loved one. Doesn't always have to be romantic or someone way back from the past. Let's see. Spirit, well, who's in Aquarius's energy this month? What's the situation? What's the energy? Or what are they dealing with? This feels strong. All right. Suppressing emotions, resistance. Okay. That can be cute sometimes, but it can be toxic. Let's see. I see the need to nourish yourself. Okay. So let's see what's going on. Longing and craving and thinking missing in you. There's someone coming up in the divine grapevine where it's like there's a resistance here. We're going to dig a little more, but it looks like, someone's thinking of you. Roles can be reversed, but I am seeing the need to nourish yourself as well. What's interesting, you have like one path not for you. Could be in love, could be in life in general, but there's someone missing you or craving, like something's from a distance. But I do see camera learning from the past. It could be someone you know already. But why do we have resistance? What's with the distance? What's the blockage? What's flipping out here? All right, well, I got two flippers here. We got love and the narcissist card. Now, doesn't always mean someone's a narcissist. It could be someone being one-sided, okay? There wasn't like an equal exchange. You do have exchanging gifts there. And I see love. Like this is thinking about what you need out of love. You could be feeling like your needs aren't being met, okay? In some dynamic here. Spirit, can I get a little more of this person to Aquarius? Like thinking and longing. What's their energy, upcoming actions? All right, I do see grounding and stabilizing. Memories. Okay, it looks like this person, yeah, camera, memories, grounding, stabilizing, whatever it is, the situation's kind of cryptic here. There's definitely distance with this energy. There is a sense of grounding, but Aquarius, I can't help but feel like that's you. And with the camera card again showing up, that is about learning from the past, thinking about something from the past. We have the memories card here, a lot of suppressed emotions. Spirit, where is this going? Why is this coming up in Aquarius's energy? All right, there might have been lies or elusiveness, someone avoiding the divine feminine energy. And I see closing out. Now, this could be another dynamic, okay? This could be someone ending something with another divine feminine energy, another counterpart, because finality is closing. So, where is this going? Twin flames. Okay. So, you might have been back and forth with this person for a while. Aquarius, it does feel like there's two different energies. Let me see where your love reading goes. Withdrawal. Aquarius, you guys, what's going on, guys? All right, this does feel like I feel like someone's not giving you enough. This is interesting. Now, this feels like it may not even be a twin flame. You know, this could just be someone you're back and forth with. It looks like a lot of you may be leaving someone behind. There's a realization that you're better off without this person. All right. Now, I do see longing and craving. Maybe some of you may be missing another person. Okay, outside of this. There is a potential. I do feel that energy, but for a lot of you, there is something else that's not for you, that you're getting a perspective that you're better off without this. And I see you withdrawn. You know, this is a single kind of energy, and it's probably because you're nourishing yourself. A lot of you may be thinking, like, I need better in love. And if you are coupled, it could be, you know, having a realization about your partner. I mean, hopefully not to just close it, but a lot of you, this does, you know, if you're happy in your relationship, guys, this one's not your message. This could be about another dynamic in your life, or it's just not your message, right? But this definitely looks like for some Aquariuses that are really having an epiphany about a love situation. Okay, I do even have breakup sadness in the bottom of the deck, even if there's longing there. But some of with that longing energy, I don't know. Like for some of you, you could have someone else in your energy that you do miss. You know what I mean? Like that's gonna be a little different here because I do see a runner. I see healing and the breakup energy showing up. Spirit, talk to me. What about this longing and craving energy? Is there any? Talk to me about this longing and craving energy. The runner again, another runner. Okay, running from intimacy or someone ghosted. And there's the intimacy card. Okay, and someone wearing a mask. You know, this could be the same person. All right. All right. Or let me see. I see self indulgence. There's a lot about shutting down. Okay. Maybe this is you, Aquarius, that where it's like you may be longing for something, but you're shutting down and you need to heal yourself. You know, there's a lot about figuring out what's for you and what's not. And at least the upcoming weeks, I do see a lot of withdrawal, the need to like figure things out, closing things, and like really thinking about what does Aquarius need? What do I need? Now, see, I have spying. Here we go. Spying, past life. All right. This is someone from a distance again. All right. So take it how it resonates, guys. All your stories are going to be a little different, but this is about past life or literally someone from the past. And I see fantasy. All right. But someone might have drawn their boundaries there and then trapped, which could be, here we go. Trapped, bitterness, all right, hurtful words, and then a third party, and trusting your intuition. You're getting deep knowing. Some of you, you know, there may be someone from your past. You're like, man, maybe I should have gone with that one. You know, that's going to be it for a few of you. Most of you, it looks like this is more about I need to heal. You know, I need to like take some time for myself, close out a tough cycle with some type of counterpart where they're just being one-sided, they're lying, they're masking their emotions, whatever it is, playing too hard to get, and it's like triggering you, you know. But with the spine card, that's energy usually from a distance with the past life. So some of you may be thinking about someone else. We'll see what comes up in your general tarot reading. All right, let me check your actually let's go to general tarot first. Spirit, talk to me. What else for Aquarius in November? La, da, 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 da. And good for you, Aquarius, because this is a lot of consistent energy about figuring out that something's not what it seems, and it's hard to admit that sometimes. It's hard to like face it. All right. And it's, for those of you, maybe you're thinking about somebody else with this energy. Okay, do check your sun, moon, Venus, and rising. It could be that you're trying to heal before you start this other relationship or contact somebody else. Because we did have message in a bottle. I do see spying. It's usually a distance card. Okay. But I also see closing out, like I mentioned. So we'll see. Spirit, talk to me. Upcoming energy for Aquarius. What else do they need to know? The world. Something is closing out. All right. We got Temperance, the Devil. A lot of major arcana here, guys. And there's that little messenger. And now I have a King of Wands energy and a Queen of Pentacles. All right. We're going to have to pull some clarifiers here. Yeah, we have the world. You're closing out a big chapter in your life, okay? And this is usually a level up, okay? Now I see temperance. That's healing, smoothing out conflicts, but this looks like with all the oracle cards talking about nourishing yourself, that's really what this is. Your energy is going to be like, because the devil, there may be a lot of overthinking, there may be toxic patterns. We saw that round and round card, okay? One-sided energy. I'll clarify this some more. But now I have a message. Who's that message from? A message coming through to you guys keeps coming up, and the Page of Cups is usually a message of love. Some small, all right, it's not a grand gesture, all right, but I do see the King and Queen of Pentacles. So now we have someone more fiery, someone more earthy, down to earth. Gender doesn't matter here. So let's see what this is about, because I see deciding to go left or right. Two of Wands, Three of Wands, making plans, and now we have a King of Cups and a third party. Okay, we're getting into the juice here, right? All right, let's see. Spirit, talk to me about the devil. What is this devil energy? Why the devil? Is it a good devil or bad devil? Knight of Pentacles, overthinking, fears, magician, communication, making things happen. All right. And I see the Ace of Swords, having a new mindset. There's something you're trying to slice through. Okay. There's something you're trying to make happen. And just like that co-create, go the distance energy, there may be something that you need to say to somebody. Okay, Page of Cups can also be crushing energy as well as messaging. And now I have the Chariot. It's like your go team, go. This is focus, victory, travel, commitment. And there we have, like, here we go. I love when the cards just kind of like tell a story here. We have travel, distance, higher commitments with the Hierophant, and waiting for the fruits of your labor to pay off. Now, for some of you, this is going to be about your career, right? As well. Like a side note, you're waiting for that energy, but in the meantime, you are slicing through something. And then I have the Two of Cups, a mutual bond, a partnership, something you've been waiting on, and the Star healing and rushing in to communicate again. All right. So if you've been overthinking one dynamic and close, it looks like something's closing out and something's starting. But there's a mutual love here already. Okay. But again, with the distance, with the star card, okay, hope, faith, healing, optimism. There's something that you want to heal. Okay. And I see rushing in to speak about something that could be that person's actions to you. Spirit, can I get more? Talk to me about the King and Queen of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. Ace of Wands, a new offer, new beginning, sparks flying. And then I have the Hermit. Mm-hmm. That is Knight of Wands. All right. So look, Aquarius, you may be withdrawn right now, okay? But there's some sexy energy. And look at that Four of Wands. Some of you may be going through a breakup. You're all going to have different timelines with this message, definitely, because you know, depending on what you're walking away from, because there's a lot of walking away energy, but I see a lot of new beginnings and offers and love. For some of you, this is going to be a new energy with all these aces, okay? But it looks like this King and Queen of Pentacles, some of this person may have fire sign energy in them, earth sign, you may have it dominant in your placement too. There's a spark, but we have the Hermit. Like you still need that time to go within, find your inner light. And then I see the the Ace of Wands, very sexual motivated energy, turns into the Knight of Wands, who likes passion, wants to have fun, very forward moving energy. But it's clarifying court cards, so this is probably not going to be a casual bond. There's passion here, but it's not casual, okay, especially with the Hierophant. And then I have the Four of Wands. That's alignment, stability, and there's your energy, Queen of Swords. And there's that person from the past, the Six of Cups, Four of Swords, thinking about them, stagnant energy, right? And the Queen of Swords speaks truth. Now, I see that someone might have drawn boundaries in this dynamic. This could be a reconciliation, looks like, with someone from your past or just talking. It could be just someone you know. All right. Six of Cups. Generally, it's like Four of Wands, Queen of Swords is talking about the Four of Wands to someone from the past. Four of Wands is stability and love. It's marriage, it's commitment, trying to stabilize that energy somehow. But I see Four of Swords, like right now it's stagnant energy because someone's trying to be single, all right, and be good in their energy. That's why all this withdrawal, it's like it's taking you someplace. Yeah. And here we go again, walking away from a divine feminine or a counterpart. Don't think of it like, oh, I'm walking away from the person that was meant to be with. This looks like someone's walking away for a birth of a new age to a different love. And there's the spying card again. There's definitely another party here for most of you, a good chunk of you. Some of you may meet this person new after you're walking away from something not serving you. Okay, depending on your placement. So if things are stagnant in your life, don't worry. The fire is going to come back. You know, even if, let's say, this hits you, I mean, it feels more love related, guys, to be honest, but hey, it could hit you in other ways, but it's a good energy to see. It's like all you're thinking, like there's a break from the stagnant energy eventually, guys, but give yourselves time to heal. Yeah. Eight of Swords, death. Oh my God, love it. See, we're ending the stagnant energy, ending being stuck. You're going to figure out your why. You're going to figure out, like, you know, where you need to go next. And it's the end of a cycle. Okay. And a good one, because look, we even have 10 of Pentacles again with the commitment energy. Hierophant, Four of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, Two of Cups. All these show a special bond. Three of Cups is reuniting, dating, having good time. So it's a beautiful energy to see for you guys. I'm happy for you guys, Aquarius. All right. Good reading, you know, because it's hard to end things, hard to walk away from things. And I mean, hopefully those of you, you know, it does look like you guys are walking, this is a message with those walking away. I mean, I hope every relationship works out. For those of you who are in dedicated relationships, maybe you're having a really rough patch and you and your person are not breaking up. I mean, hopefully this is like hits you in a, you know, smoothing out tensions way. It doesn't look like that for most of you, but I won't discount it. Okay. If that's what you're manifesting, but death can be painful sometimes. It's a painful kind of hurt, but the world is an ending that's more victorious. So maybe some of you guys need more time. Trust your intuition. All right. All right. What do we got flipping out for you guys? So contracts, karmic lessons, fated connections meant to teach us things. Okay. Spirit, what else is in Aquarius's energy? Where we head into career. This is the What's the Gossip deck, but it's a little more spiritual, bonded. What's up? Friend zone, putting distance with somebody because you're triggered. Repetitive patterns, unresolved issues, leading you to do that shadow work. All right. So this might have been a karmic lesson for you, especially with the world. And I don't mean like, oh, you deserve what you got, Aquarius. I mean like something meant to teach you something. Okay. So I do see there's someone you're friend zoning. This could be a different dynamic, but that's like putting distance because of triggering, or maybe they were friend zoning you. We see this person's running a lot, being one-sided. And now I have shadow work. You may be facing like, why did I get into, like, why? Remember the why card? Why did I get into this in the first place? Right? And facing your own inner demons, like, what drew me to this? You know, I deserve better. Aquarius needs better. And now I have luxury life. All right. So what do we got here? Relaxing, comfortable wealth, indulgence. This could just be treating yourself, taking care of yourself, nourishing, like we said. And there's divine intervention. You're following your inner knowing. And then I have self-care Sunday, guys. All right. That is spa day. All right. Take a time to chill, relax. And here we go again with the sneaky link and a secret admirer, someone from the distance, a hidden attraction. All right. Everyone's story is going to be a little different with that energy, but you know, either way, you're healing. You know, like you're focusing on the healing because there's also a toxic love involved around this. Okay. And that's probably what most of you are going to be walking away from, hopefully, you know, like, um, but I do see no filter. And this is about speaking truths. You had a lot of communication cards after a period of overthinking, having doubts. You know, you're getting a new mindset. You're cutting through like a laser. Okay. All right, let me get my career deck. Let's pull some career for you, Aquarius. All right, let's see. This is life and career. So depending on what's going on in your life, you know, sometimes it may dip in, you know. Spirit, talk to me about Aquarius and career. What do they need to know the upcoming weeks? All right, I got the freedom card flashing. All right, that's like my full card in this deck. Taking leaps, financial freedom, flexibility for some of you, you know. Spirit, talk to me. Upcoming for Aquarius and career. What do they need to know? All right, we have long-term commitment, a change in direction. Let me see. Power position, power moves. All right. After feeling locked and trapped in a situation, you're going to be going after your real passion and something's unfolding slowly. Okay, so let's rewind. We have long term. This is like a position you can be committed to for the long term. But I see the compass is changing. Your purpose is unfolding slowly, step by step. Now I see power moves. This is like promotion, boss moves, taking charge of something. Okay. So this is the dominant energy. A lot of you guys, once you get out of this funk, I want to say, or withdrawal, this healing, it looks like a lot of like, I need to heal, I need to figure things out. Um, there's gonna be shifts in your like mindset about your career. You may be thinking of changing something, getting a more powerful position, going after a promotion because there was a locked energy and it's like you want to go after something you're really passionate about, a job or just a hobby. It could be like a hobby you want to turn into a career. But a lot of things have been unfolding slowly. And then I see investment. That is all about investing in education, time, or money, or little investment that you're trying to figure things out. The universe is trying to tell you go with the flow. Put in the elbow grease, the universe, God, spirit, however you see that will meet you halfway, okay? But I do see wisdom and reflection. A lot of reflecting here again, Aquarius. All right. Wisdom is seeking advice from a mentor. Now, some of you may be that mentor trying to be like, I want to teach people things, right? But some of you may need some advice. All right, get advice from a mentor, someone who knows, just has more experience, whatever the case. And then I see reflecting a lot about your choices. Okay, connection cards doesn't feel as strong. Some of you may, try to build bridges with people. Spirit, can we talk about this power position, this change in direction? New life. And I got, it's the end of a fault line. Fault lines are those the plates. Correct me, I haven't. I used to pay attention with the plates that shake underneath the earth when there is a earthquake. All right, end of a fault line. You're reaching the end of a. I think that's their fancy way of saying end of a cycle, but it may feel like things. That's a very specific way they phrase that. It could be because it feels like it's going to be a shakedown. All right, it feels like a lot of things are going to shift, but there's a purpose to everything. When the earth shakes, is shifting, but things get created, things get adjusted, and you have a new life. So this is going to be a big deal for you. It looks like you're breaking out of a lot of things, a fresh start. Some of you may also feel this in a lesser way, depending on how strong your Aquarius energy is. It's like it may be like you just have a fresh perspective on your life after you go through everything, and you're ready to make those power moves because things look like they've been moving slow. Okay, let me get one more card on this. And there you are, speaking out again. Influence, change. That's like podcasting. That's speaking up at board meetings. That's getting online and using your voice, or hosting more public events, putting yourself out there more. But the past is on your mind a lot. All right, we see a lot of reflecting here. So, but it's leading to great things. Okay, we have a lot of great energy here. Even that 10 of Pentacles can be your finances and love coming together. For a lot of you, keep following that flow. However, if you stop, don't hear this message and stop, Aquarius. All right, you gotta go in the flow. Okay, because that's happened to me. I'm like, oh, I got a great career reading from my favorite tarot reader, and then like I stop, take it for granted, and it doesn't happen. But you have to meet the universe halfway. Okay, keep on reflecting. Best of luck to you guys. I hope those messages help. Love and light. Personal read. You can find me at Moonfire Tarot. Comment, subscribe, like it. Let me know how you liked. Take care.